Hi, it's Rebecca from Birds and the Bees Tarot. I am going to do a reading for Leo. This is who is coming towards you, Leo. I have actually missed your October monthly read. I've just started back a month ago. So I'm going to be doing this special one for you, and then I'm going to be doing your monthly reading as well, but not today. But I'll put you right at the front so then you don't have to wait so long for the November love reading. But this one here is for who is coming towards you in love. Okay, so I've changed the name, as you can see, to Birds and the Bees Tarot from Sapphire Coast Tarot. The birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees and the moon up above and a thing called love. So that's what it's all about. Okay, we're going to cut the deck for you, Leo. Leo the lion is the king of the jungle. Okay, let's see. Okay, so what have we got coming towards Leo, please, for November and December? Let's see who we've got coming towards you, Leo. Now, in the past year, I have been designing my own deck, which is this particular deck here. Behind me are a couple of the designs that I have done, painted, and I've drawn all of them. So they're now onto cards, and I am going to put them into production and get them out on the shelves. They are designed for the tarot reader, as they are easy for them to describe what is happening in the card. The Rider-Waite deck does give you some hints, but this one is much more direct. Okay, so here we go. What have we got coming out for? Woohoo, what have we got coming? So, you may have been up a lot at night, Leo. Maybe thinking about love or not able to sleep. This may have been causing you some distress, or you may have been dreaming about things going on and not being able to figure out what those dreams mean. Could be something to do with the energy of the eclipse, new moon eclipse that we've just had as well. So that could have something to do with it. Okay, so this is a love reading, so it's a good idea to check out your moon sign for your emotions and your feelings. Your Venus sign is your love sign. If you're wanting to know how someone is going to come in and communicate to you, you need to check out your Mercury sign. There's also something else you can check out, which is your Psyche and your Eros sign. Now, you can find all this information out on Cafe Astrology. Just Google it. Okay, so what else have we got going on for Leo? Who's coming towards them, please, Spirit? Who's coming towards Leo for November and December? Who's coming towards Leo? Okay. We have got, you are tired. No wonder. Because you've been staying up all night, worrying about everything that is going to happen. You are, this is the Four of Swords. This card here I've designed as someone that's on the treadmill at a supermarket on the, what do you call it, conveyor belt, just going along and getting scanned and scanned and scanned and scanned. So that's how you're feeling. Not only have you been up all night, but you are just going, yep, next, next, next. You haven't been happy. Whatever's come into your life, it's just been, yep, go. You haven't been happy in life. Okay, next we have the Nine of Coins. Now you have been working on yourself, possibly, working on your work, your dollars, trying to get something off the ground to better yourself. You haven't been focused on love. You've been focused on your coins and making that work for you. Okay, we're going to see what else is happening. Let's have some cards. Ooh, what's too many? All right. Right. We have the death card here. You are wanting to leave the past behind. You can see this card here, which is actually over there in the corner, up there. It's a one door, leaving the past behind, moving into the future. It's not about death, it's a new transformation happening. So you're leaving the past behind and moving into your future. All right, you may have someone with a Gemini placement coming into your life, or the thing is, it's going to be very difficult unless you know their natal chart as well. Or that could mean that you are about to fall in love as well, or you could mean that you have choices. So we're gonna clarify it and figure that one out for you. Okay, so I'm going to take these two as well. The Five of Swords talks about someone that could be watching you from a distance, or you could be very undecided in love, what you want to do. You've been working very, very hard towards your money, and not really concentrating on love so much. But this card here does talk about disagreements in love. In the past, you could have had disagreements, or you could have been disagreeing with things in your head as you have a choice. You could have a choice between two people. It doesn't necessarily have to be a Gemini, but I will clarify that for you. All right, let's get a little bit further. I'm going to use the Rider-Waite deck now. That was my deck. If you are interested, you can see in the details below about that. I'm going to clarify now some things for you. We're going to clarify the Lovers to see whether that is a choice or whether that is a Gemini. Leo. So as I said, you need to check out your placements for your moon sign. If your sun sign isn't resonating with you ever and nothing is ever happening for you, it's a good idea to check out your moon sign, which is your emotions, your Venus sign, which is your love, and also your psyche, and your Eros sign, which you can find out all of this on Cafe Astrology website. Okay, so I need to clarify the Lovers, please. Clarifying the Lovers for Leo, who's coming towards them. Okay. Looks like you may be either leaving your options behind. I feel that you're leaving it's already said that you're leaving the past behind. Here you've been unable to sleep. You feel like you're on a treadmill or the supermarket, what do you call it, scanner thing. You've been concentrating on your coins. The Death card here could mean that you have a Scorpio coming towards you, Leo, or it could mean that you are leaving the past behind. I'm going to clarify that too. Okay, so the Lovers. You're leaving behind, I'll say a Gemini. I feel that it's a Gemini. Leo, you're leaving behind a Gemini. It's not a choice, like a choice between two people, but you've decided to leave behind a Gemini. That's how I see that. Okay, let's clarify the Death card. Is the Death card a Scorpio coming towards Leo, or is it just a new, like leaving the past behind and moving towards the future? Oh, gosh. Clarifying the Death card. Is it a Scorpio? If it is, give me a Scorpio card. If it's the past or the leaving the past behind, moving towards the future, give me a card that's going to tell me about that, please, Spirit. Okay, let's see. If you're watching tarot, you really need to get your natal chart so you can figure out and what each planet means, because it's very hard to be able to pick the correct reading. So don't make a reading fit. Okay, so I believe that the Death card is a Scorpio. I believe that there is a Scorpio coming towards you, Leo, and you're going to have a victory with this person. Now, this could be their moon sign, this could be their Venus sign, this could be Eros or Psyche. You need to know their natal chart as well as your own to be able to pick who this is going to be. You know who this is. Okay, so with the Scorpio person that's coming towards you, Leo, you're going to have a victory. After not being able to sleep, feel like you're on a roller coaster, as in a conveyor belt at the supermarket, being, you know, next. You're concentrating on your coins, and here you are leaving behind a Gemini. So that's how that one is. You have had a bit of conflict in your mind with this. This could mean that someone is watching you, or this could mean that this conflict has, like, this is going to cause you conflict. So you're going to have a victory with the Scorpio, but you're leaving behind the Gemini, and this is going to cause you a bit of chaos. So be ready for that. The Ten of Coins talks about happiness. It talks about moving towards some sort of financial victory with a partner. You could be going into business with them, but everything is going to be moving forward in the right direction for you. I'm just going to clarify the Five of Swords, which is this one. Okay, the Five of Swords is once you decide to leave this Gemini behind, I believe, Leo, this Gemini is going to come in and they're going to cause you some chaos. They're going to come in and they are going to try and plead and ask and, I don't know, whatever. They're going to declare their love and try and sweet talk you or whatever. So be ready for that, because that Five of Swords, that's what this is. I'm going to pull some cards for the outcome of this scenario. Let's see, I need a couple of cards for the outcome for this, for Leo, who's coming towards them. Okay, it has been an extremely long road, Leo, and you being, I believe, Leo, that King of Wands is going to come into your life. This is going to be, you've got the Ten of Coins. It's been a long time. Very, like a big struggle, this scenario, but you are going to be in your element as the King of Wands. I'm just going to clarify that King of Wands just so we can see who that is, whether that's you or whether that's an Aries. Clarifying the King of Wands, please, Spirit. Clarify the King of Wands. Clarifying the King of Wands, please, Spirit. Just one card. Okay. Okay, so after you leave the Gemini behind, even though you're going to have a victory with the Scorpio, the King of Wands, which more than likely is this Gemini, is going to feel left out in the cold by you, Leo. So you're leaving a Gemini behind, in some area. They might have a sun as their Aries. They might be a sun Aries, Leo. But they're going to feel like they're being left out in the cold. I need a few more cards. I need another card for the outcome. So we're going to work on the Scorpio that they're going to have this victory with. A couple of cards for the outcome of the Scorpio victory, please. Right. Okay. Right. This got the Three of Swords. So not only you're going to have a victory with the Scorpio, but because you want to leave this Gemini behind, and they're going to come in and have some conflict because they want to declare. I don't see any cups here. Seems to be just passion. I believe the Gemini that you're going to leave behind has an Aries placement as well, and they feel left out in the cold because you have left them behind. There was Three of Swords, so there's still three people in the relationship that are causing you chaos. The Knight of Swords could be an Aquarius, and it could be what's the other one? A Libra. But the King of Swords is a Gemini. So there's three people. So there's you, Leo. There is a Gemini. So this Gemini person, they're not leaving anytime soon. So you're going to have to put your foot down there. The Knight of Swords could be an Aquarius or a Libra. So you've got two air signs fighting for your affections, Leo. So that's yeah. You're going to have to stay tuned for your love reading for November to see what's going to happen. But yeah, this has been extremely long. We know that. But the Gemini that you're leaving behind is also a King of Wands who possibly may own their own business. They know they're gonna pull out all the stops because they feel like they've been left out in the cold. So you're going to have a bit of a juggle on your hands, and it's been long. So anyway, stay tuned for the November love. What I am going to do though is pull you out an Aboriginal spirit card so we can get some advice to pull all this together. Okay, let's get some advice for Leo, please. Advice for Leo. That one. Okay, leadership. As I said, you may need to put your foot down and say what you want. Right, let's see. Leadership. Okay. Leadership. J-K. H-I-J. You think it would be J. No, not journey. Right, leadership. There is someone around you that is representing themselves as an authority. So this person, this Gemini person could be a parent. Could be a parent in your life and you can't get rid of them because they want you to do a certain thing and you want to have your own life because you're leaving that behind and moving towards your future. The plot thickens. This person does not lead by example and is always filled with excuses as to why they are unable to act honourably in certain situations. So just be aware, keep your eyes and your ears open, because you got to have your smarts about you. You got to do some trick work sometimes, and if that means asking the direct questions, that's what it means, so you can find out the right answers for yourself. Because a liar is always going to trip themselves up. Hands over, time's over. This person does not lead by example and is always filled with excuses as to why they are unable to act honourably in certain situations. Your intuition of late has been telling you this person is not honourable, yet you have struggled to have your own opinion of them because of their ability to charm and fool others around you. Once you stand up and walk away from this destructive influence, others will follow quickly behind you and support your actions. This situation will give you the confidence in the future to look closer at people who pretend to represent themselves as something they are not, and will in turn alleviate much confusion and stress in your life. Good advice. Very good advice, Leo. So now I'm going to leave you, and I'm going to do the Leo monthly read for November to see what the exciting conclusion of this story is. So stay tuned, and hope I'm going to put you further up towards the front so then you don't have to wait so long. But yeah, that's your reading for who's coming towards you. All right. See you later.